Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the poem of 12th class, that is A Thing of Beauty. This poem is written by John Keats. So let's have a look on the poet. John Keats was born in London in the year 1795 and died in Rome in 1821 at the young age of 25 due to illness. He was a romantic British poet in the second generation of English literature. The poet was also famous for his popular work, which was series of odes. Now, what is odes? Odes is a classical poem that is meant to be sung, and ode is praising for something addressed to someone or something. This poem, A Thing of Beauty, is a piece of his poem or extract of his poem that is called Endymion. But Endymion was the poem, but this poem is a piece of that poem. Now let's start the poem. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. In these lines, the poet describes about the beauty of a thing. Beauty of thing lasts forever. Beauty of thing is eternal. It never ends. Even it increases with the passage of time. The poet is describing here the natural beauty, even the beauty of everything. It never ends up. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਬੇਟੇ passage of time, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ time ਵੱਧਦਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉਵੇਂ ਉਵੇਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ thing ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ beauty ਹੈ, it also increases with that time. Look, if we talk about, let me give an example. If we talk about the roses, ਦੇਖੋ roses ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਰੋਜ਼ਸ ਦੇਖੋ ਫਲਾਵਰਸ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੈਟੀ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਹੈ ਇਟ ਅਟਰੈਕਟਸ ਐਵਰੀਬਡੀ. ਬਟ ਇਫ ਵੀ pluck it and keep these flowers in our notebook, in our book, what will happen? Its beauty increases. ਥੋੜੇ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਰੋਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੋਹਣਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ. ਇਟ ਮੀਨਸ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਆਫ ਥਿੰਗ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ, ਉਹ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਖਤਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ. ਇਹ with the passage of time, it always increases. But we'll keep a bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Bower means a pleasant shady places under trees of climbing plants. Now the poet discuss here about the bower. Bower always gives soothness. Bower always gives shade to others. It gives breath to us, to all the creatures, not to even a single human being. It is helpful for everybody. It is helpful to all the creature. It gives sound sleep and healthy life. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Morrow, the following day. Wreathing means covering or to encircle. The poet describes here everybody want to live further. Everybody have desire to live further at every moment. Everybody want to enjoy every moment, and always we have desire to live further. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to enjoy. Why? Because we people are bind to these beautiful things. We people are bind to such relationships. We get wrapped up in these beautiful flowery bands. That's why we have a reason to live further. In these lines, a poet is describing about the beautiful things. These beautiful things always give reason to live. ठीक है जी. If we talk about our relationships, the poet doesn't describe only the non-living thing. ਜਿਹੜਾ poet ਹੈ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਸਿਰਫ non-living thing ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ. ਉਹ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਜਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ around us, whatever we have, whatever is there around us, ਉਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਟਰੈਕਟ ਕਰਦੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੀਜ਼ਨਸ ਦਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ, ਅੱਗੇ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ। ਕਿਉਂ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਈਂਡ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ, ਅਟਰੈਕਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਤੋਂ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਐਂਡ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਣ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਈਏ ਤਾਂ ਐਵਰੀਬਡੀ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਸਕੈਰਡ ਆਫ ਇਟ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਅਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰੀਏ। ਵਾਏ? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾਲ ਰੈਪ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ, ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਹਾਂ, ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ। Spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth of noble natures of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. Despondence means hopeless, dearth means lack of, noble means of superior quality. Now in these lines the poet says that on this earth there is lack of noble people. Why lack of noble people? Without beauty. If there is no beauty, nothing is here. Without beauty, there is lack of noble people. On this earth, there will gloom, sadness, lack of noble natured human beings. There is nothing else to feel happy. If beauty is not around us, we people have no reason to live, we people have no reason to enjoy our lives. ਇੱਥੇ ਪੋਇਟ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਸ-ਪਾਸ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ ਥਿੰਗਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਬਿਊਟੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੋਊਗਾ? ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਜੂਗੀ? ਡਲ ਹੋ ਜੂਗੀ, ਸੈਡ ਹੋ ਜੂਗੀ, ਨੋਬਲ ਪੀਪਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿਣਗੇ। ਇਫ ਵੀ ਪੀਪਲ ਡੋਂਟ enjoy the beauty, it means we are not noble. We have to be kind towards the natural things. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirit. Pall means dark cloud of gloom, or we can say sadness. It is only beauty, beta, this is only beauty, it is only nature which removes sadness and darkness from our mind and soul. As the poet is nature lover, that's why he just consider the nature as a reason of our life. Such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep. Creation of God like sun and moon, they also give, they are just like a boon. They are also helpful to all the creatures, to all the creature in this world, on this earth, whether these are old or young. मतलब ਜਿਹੜੇ sun ਤੇ moon ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ it never discriminates, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ they all helpful to all. ਐਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਨ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਜਾਂ ਮੂਨ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲਾਈਟ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਹੈ ਦੇ ਆਰ ਗਿਵਿੰਗ ਟੂ ਸਮ ਪਾਰਟ ਆਫ the earth, they are helpful, they are providing each and everything to everybody, whether he or she is old or young. It never discriminates, it acts like a shady boon. Shady boon ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ shady boon ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੈਸੇ helpful, shade which is helpful. shady boon ਇੱਕ ਇੱਥੇ ਵਰਦਾਨ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਵਰਦਾਨ ਹੈ। Even for a small creature of the world, the poet mentioned here simple sheep, but a sheep is considered as the most innocent creature of God. ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੋਡ ਦੀਆਂ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ, ਇਟ ਨੈਵਰ ਡਿਸਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨੇਟਸ, ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਆਲਸੋ ਯੂਜ਼ਫੁਲ to the smallest creature of the God, that is sheep. ਜਿਹੜਾ sheep ਹੈ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਉਹਨੂੰ innocent ਮੰਨਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਅਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ poet ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ poet ਹੈ ਉਹ he belong to Christian family, ਜਿਹੜੀ Christian family ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ sheep ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ God Jesus ਸੀ ਉਹ shepherd ਸੀ ਅਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਭੇਡਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਚਰਾਉਂਦਾ ਸੀ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ sheep ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਰਸੋਨੀਫਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ। And such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. Now, in these lines, the poet is praising the daffodils, the poet is praising the clear, clean rivers, and such a daffodil. Daffodils have a lot of greenery. It attracts to everybody with its greenery. And again, the clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. And the rills, clean and clear rivers, it also gives soothness and coolness to everybody. The clean and clear flowing stream of water provides coolness and soothing in such a hot summer season. Against, it is a short form of against. The mid-forest brake, rich with sprinkling of fair musk rose bloom. Now the poet is describing about the mid of the forest. The mid of the forest is full of bushes, and here are some fragrant roses which are spreading their fragrance to everybody. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead, all lovely tales that we have heard or read. Look, bache, already I have told you the poet is not just describing about the non-living thing. He also praised the living things. In these lines, the poet is talking about the people who are died. All these things, all these natural things, all these natural beauty, the tale of the brave man who are sacrificed, who sacrificed their lives, inspire the coming generation. The poet describing about the people who had sacrificed their lives for us, for the coming generation. It will also inspire us to live our life. An endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens brink. Now all these beautiful things, all these natural things, all these creations of God, the poet describes the creation of gods are just like endless fountain of nectar which fall upon us to live further on this earth. These are immortal. Immortal means which never ends. These are immortal. These things inspire us